Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you are new here, hi, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing, and if you are back, welcome back. Today I am here to share a post review with you all. In these post review videos and reveals, I like to take some time to talk through and share with you a kit that I've recently completed. I especially love doing these videos when we're talking about small shops and new to the community shops as well. So what I have for you today, I'm very, very excited for. You can see a hint here with just all these lovely shades of purple. But this kit, you guys, is from the one and only Munimade, who you may know best for their diamond painting accessories, particularly their trays. But they recently launched diamond paintings as well, and just from what I was seeing from my own unboxings and from what friends in the community were sharing, I was very intrigued, immediately interested, and was like, these look like they're gonna have an amazing, amazing attention to detail, and I need to know how they work up. So let me not leave you in any further suspense. Let me reveal this beautiful canvas to you guys. This is called Deity of the Forgotten and is by the artist Femke Deborah. And isn't she just hauntingly beautiful? Oh my goodness. Now obviously I'm not quite able to fit the entire canvas and frame very easily, so I will go ahead and pop up a picture for you guys here so you can see the whole canvas in all her glory. This is just a bit on the bigger side at 61 by 83 centimeters. I actually really like the size for this artwork though. This has round drills and a total of, let me see, 48 colors. And one of the magical things about this kit is that it actually has a total of 12 different crystal colors. And if you look, you can see the difference in the reflection of the sheen against the regular drills in the background, and then the crystals that are actually made up of crystals. So yes, 12 different colors of crystals. And we also have two ABs that I thought were placed really well as well. So this kit is absolutely for lovers of the color purple. It has so many shades of purple. Interestingly enough, purple is one of those colors that there's not a lot of options in the DMC as far as drill colors that are available. And so I was really impressed with how well this turned out and the amazing variety of shades of purple that we had, given that like purple is one of those colors that there just is not that wide of a range in the DMC. Let me show you though, just kind of that color spread. I did have enough drills left over, plenty as you can see. This looks like I could practically do another kit. Plenty left over. This is just where I toss like trash drills, like, or if I, not trash drills, almost just like if like I find a leftover one in the tray or sitting on the canvas or something, so don't mind that. But then we've got all these amazing crystal colors. Crystals have that silver backing that helps the really kind of clear effect, crystally effect come through. So many shades of purple crystal, and then some pink crystals as well. It's more of a pink lavender. But I thought the effect on these crystals was just amazing. So yeah, like I said, 12 colors of crystal. This is pretty light pink. I'm going to save these, of course, because why wouldn't I? And then we had these two AB colors. We had this lavender, this light lavender AB, as well as a white AB. I'll show you where those ended up getting placed as well. I was really happy with the quality on the round diamonds. I believe they were resin, and they're very, very sparkly. There was virtually no trash. They were just so nice to work with. I really enjoyed working with them. I'm a little sensitive to like textures and sensory stuff and that sort of thing, and so I was really happy that these diamonds were just nice to work with. So let me show you kind of some different parts of the canvas as we go. Here's her tail down at the bottom. And again, these crystals, all of the crystals are literally made up of crystals. This kit did have a mix of color blocking and confetti. Some of these background colors, there actually is some shading in here that it might be a little hard to see. But there's like a black to like a really dark blue, some different shades of blue in here. There's some shading in there, but there is still a decent amount of color blocking. And so like these back areas went pretty quickly. Even the shading like in her tail went pretty quickly. The confetti was pretty minimal. It was honestly mostly in the crystals and a little bit up like in her in like her skin tones, her shoulders, her hair had some. There were some crystals also sprinkled throughout like the shawl that she's wearing. Let me pull you up close so you can see. You see these pretty crystals sprinkled throughout, and I thought that actually has a really beautiful effect. Let me tell you though, it's actually really difficult to capture a picture of artwork in these kind of darker colors without having the light reflect off of these hyper faceted crystals. So it was a little bit tricky for me to kind of capture this artwork in a picture that I thought actually did it justice. The ABs, by the way, the lavender AB is actually there's this lavender color in between this purple and this white, and this is a layer of lavender AB that goes all the way around. This is the moon behind her, whatever this light source is. I thought that lavender AB was really nice. There's a white AB that's in her earrings. This is either white and or lavender in her eyes. There's a little bit of the lavender right here. The lavender does some highlighting in her hair too, which I thought had a really pretty effect. And yeah, so I thought that was just overall really nice. I thought that her face was rendered beautifully. I thought that this turned out so well, and I had talked with Munimade about it quite a bit actually, where she had said that this kit in particular was quite the process to get rendered to a point that she was happy with, that she was like, okay, yes, this is good, this does the artwork justice, I'm happy with it. And like she got a new designer at one point and just really wanted this to do the original artwork justice and to turn out well for us as diamond painters. And so she wasn't totally sure how the crystals were going to turn out, and I have to be honest with you, I think that they turned out amazingly. I think that the effect of the crystals, like the texture and the look of the crystals against these darker backgrounds, is beautiful. I thought it worked so well. So even if this was a gamble on her part, I think that it paid off in spades. I did want to show you guys, by the way, that with this, sorry for the noise, I accidentally pulled this out from under the tray. I did on this kit, I decided to upgrade to the premium toolkit. This is actually a really nice way to get your hands on one of Munimade's trays, because her trays sell out so incredibly quickly that it can sometimes be tricky to get your hands on one, but the diamond paintings sometimes are there for a little bit longer. And they all have the option of adding on a premium toolkit, which comes with a tray and a preset color and size. The size of the tray that comes with the premium toolkit for the kit you order, it depends on the actual kit you order. So a larger kit like this one will come with a larger tray, but if you order a premium toolkit for one of her smaller kits, it may come with a smaller tray. You don't get to choose the color, but you still get to get your hands on a beautiful matching set. So this one came with, I believe this is lavender, the solid lavender color. It had the tray stopper and the lid. And don't you guys, I mean, of course it's purple. Like, of course it's purple. It matches perfectly with those like lighter colors, and it actually looks so nice like on this painting. So really well done with the coordinating accessories. But yes, I did add this on, and I did buy this kit myself. I hopped on at restock time and checked out with as fast fingers as I possibly could have, like you guys did. This also then included some premium like upgrades. Like I ended up with this really fun themed diamond painting pen. This may vary. The premium toolkit contents will vary a little bit, just depending on what she has in stock and what she has to match each particular kit. I also got this roll of washi tape, which I know I didn't end up using this one, but I'm going to save it. That was a really pretty roll of washi. And then I came with this cover minder that, again, matched completely perfectly purple sparkly heart. Like, amazingly well done. So while the premium toolkit add-on, it does cost more, of course, I think that it can really be worth it. It can be a nice treat. You can have, if you're like me and you really enjoy having coordinating accessories, it can be a fun way to get your hands on those and to have coordinating accessories without necessarily having to do the work of it, I suppose. So just so you know, that is an option for any of her kits. Let me see. A couple of things I did want to point out. Now, I did already share this feedback with Munimade, and I let them know, and I said, and I told her, I'll tell you guys as well, that please hear that 99.9% of this kit was perfection and magical to me. I was completely blown away by the quality on a kit from what is essentially a brand new company in terms of diamond paintings. They've been around for a while as far as accessories go and are established as a small shop in the community, a very beloved small shop in the community. But the diamond painting side of things is a new venture for them just in the past few months. And so to have this level of quality and the very clear intentionality and having someone that has an eye for details and is a diamond painter herself and so knows the kinds of things that are going to matter to us, all of those things are so incredibly clear, and I had so much fun. This kit brought me so much joy to work on. I was thrilled. And honestly, you guys have probably heard me say that, at least for the moment, I'm kind of trying to max out the kits I work on at more the 50 by 70 centimeter range. This is bigger than that. This is more like I said, this was 61 by 83. Yeah, 61 by 83, a bit bigger, but it didn't feel tedious or large to me at all because I was loving working on it just that much, and I would tell you if I didn't. So I did, though, mention to Munimade there are a couple of things that this is very, very, very nitpicky, and I said, I know you're going to focus on the one thing that I say that I might suggest looking at changing, or I might try tweaking and changing myself, but I need you to hear what the grand vast majority of what I'm saying is, which is positive. So skin tones and colors. Now, part of this comes from purples and options for purples being very limited in the DMC. Like I said, this was hand charted, but sometimes I am guessing that they just don't necessarily know how something is going to look until the drills are down on the canvas. There are two spots that I am thinking I may go in and try to tweak. I did, for the sake of this post review, I wanted to show you exactly how this is looking as charted. However, Munimade has said that any changes that I make, any feedback that I have about colors and stuff like that, she's absolutely going to take it into account and potentially modify it for future runs if we like how it looks. But just for the sake of this video, you're just going to see it exactly as it is currently charted. So first, I may tweak some of the colors in here. In her hand. It goes from a shade of a medium light purple to a pink, and I think it's a little bit stark. Now, here's the thing. The original artwork, which I'll pop the original artwork up on the screen. If you look at this, this just has to be so tricky to translate to diamond painting form. I think they did a beautiful job, but I think some of these colors are probably just really difficult to find and to work. But I think what I may do is, instead of having this be a shade of pink, there's a couple of lighter purples in here that I might try. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to actually get it better. I don't want to make this overall lighter like the shade of her back, because that's not how it looks in the artwork. This part is in shadow. I want to keep that effect. But it's this particular color that I'm thinking of tweaking a little bit. And the poured glue on this canvas was really fantastic quality. I'm not worried about it losing its stickiness if I pick drills off and place, new ones down. So I may go back and pick these off and try some different ones. Maybe, like I said, some different shades of purple. And like I said, plenty of drills left over. That shouldn't be an issue. The other spot, and this is a common thing that I see, and you may disagree with me with how this looks, especially when you look at it through the camera. I think that it may work. But there's this kind of brighter coral pink here on her shoulder. that I might change for like a medium purple color. I don't necessarily mind like the brighter, almost like there's a magenta color here, like a darker pink along here that I may keep. It actually goes down here around her hand as well. But this coral, I think I'm going to switch out. And let's see. I might actually switch it for this color of purple. Maybe. Because then it goes into like a brown color. Now, I don't consider myself to be particularly talented at recharting or changing out colors to try to find something that I think matches better. But I do really badly want to try my hand at this so that I could be helpful for Munimade. And for you guys as well, if this is something that she then makes changes to or can suggest edits for if you have like this original run of kits. But this just, like I said, this is a really common thing I see happen that is like where light hits skin, especially if it's just, I don't know what it is exactly, like why it gets to this color, but it almost looks just a tiny bit sunburned. So I am probably going to change out this bright coral color. So stay tuned. I will probably post in the Munimade Facebook group any changes that I do make in here, but I honestly think that it would be completely fine if I just left it as is. I think that it still translates so beautifully, and the overall shading on this piece to me still really works. There's just a couple of spots that it's like, I don't even think that I can do any better, but I will try and see, since I have the drills in front of me, I have the completed canvas in front of me. I may play with it and see if I can tweak it a little bit, and if I like what, how it's turning out, and see what Munimade thinks as well. So, like I said, I don't tend to make changes to charting on my canvases because I don't think I'm very good at it, as opposed to like, Emma, who is Diamond Fun Times on Instagram, worked on the first piece that Munimade released from this artist called Deity of Dawn, and she did some tweaks on some of the skin tones and did an amazing job with it. I think she's like really good at that, so I may have to go tap her on the shoulder for some suggestions as well. But I kind of want to springboard that into pointing out one of the things I think is a major strength of Munimade's, of this company, and a reason to absolutely support them and to feel good about buying from their shop, is because they're very receptive to feedback and their customer service is top notch. So if I have an issue, I am fully confident that Munimade's gonna take care of it, and that I know that she's not gonna get upset at all if I come to her and say, hey, like, I'm not totally sure about how these colors or this render and this spot totally worked out. She's not only gonna be completely receptive to that, she's gonna be thankful for that feedback. She's already said as much, and she's gonna go to her supplier to make changes for future runs. And there's not a lot of companies out there that are gonna do that, and that are gonna be like, yeah, no, I wanna like make this the best that it can possibly be. Even having a product that already is fabulous quality, to go, I think I can still, like, if there's any spot for improvement, let's do it. So you guys, I think it's probably pretty evident at this point that I had an amazing experience with working on my first kit for Munimade, and you're going to hear a resounding yes, resounding recommendation, like, yes, go buy from Munimade. I know that they're pretty new, and so they've been selling out quickly. Her goal is to be able to stock enough that they're able to at least hold on to some stock of diamond paintings for at least a few days and not sell out like same day. But they are a small business just running out of their home. It's not like they have infinite funds. She's doing the best she can to get this side of her business really up and running. So that being said, it's very possible that when I put this post review up, that this kit may still be out of stock. However, I recommend that you follow Munimade on her socials. Like, I think she has Twitter, Instagram. The Facebook group that she has is really, really helpful. I would probably recommend that the most. I think that's probably the most helpful resource you can go for. That's where you're seeing a lot of updates about, like, here's what's going to be restocked this Wednesday, because at the time of this filming, she's doing weekly restocks on Wednesdays. Some of this may change because she has a little one on the way, and I'm imagining that things about her business may shift a little bit as we get closer to her little one's arrival. But for the moment, for the moment, this is what this is looking like. And I just think that probably following her socials is the best way to stay up to date, like I said. And also, you guys, she has some really amazing and adorable artwork, and I have the feeling she's just going to continue to expand and offer even more. A lot of it is like exactly my taste. I love it. Like, I would probably buy just about everything in her shop, diamond painting wise. So go and take a look and see if there's an art style that's catching your eye. There are some diamond paintings that are in stock right now. So go and take a look, and you, at least from this video, will, I hope, have a sense for what to expect from the overall quality on a kit from Munimade, which is top notch. So right up there with like the best quality of diamond painting companies that are out there. So you guys, I'm going to link below in the description box. I will link to the listing for this kit directly. There may be a spot on there that you can actually sign up for an email notification when it restocks. So check that. And I'll link to just Munimade's website and like the diamond painting section as well if you want to go browse. I definitely recommend that. But in the meantime, I'll also link to her socials too. In the meantime, let me know if you have any questions down in the description box below. I would be more than happy to help. This was my first finish of 2023, and my I don't have my logbook handy. 105th or 106th finish of all time, and my first, but definitely not last, from Munimade. So thank you so much to Munimade for launching this part of your business. I am so excited to see where you go with it. I think that it's just going to continue to be amazing. So you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful for you. I enjoyed doing a more in-depth review on one of my recently completed diamond painting kits with you guys. Like I said, let me know if you have any questions below. If you want to see lots more diamond painting content from me, including future reviews and unboxings and all those sorts of diamond painting related things, feel free to hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I share new videos. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a thumbs up here on this video on your way out, I would appreciate that as well. All right, friends, I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day, and I'll chat with you in the next one. Bye.